In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing MyFundedFx, and I'm going to show you if they are a good company to use or not. I'm going to show you everything that has to do with MyFundedFx, their plan, their terms and conditions, their requirements, and everything. I'm also going to show you how their VIP program works, how their scaling plan works, and we're going to dive into their Trustpilot reviews to see what people are saying about them. So stay with me in this video as I show you everything about MyFundedFx. All right, so starting from this page, you can see that MyFundedFx offers up to $600,000 in simulated capital. And to me personally, I like MyFundedFx, but I'll show you everything you need to know about MyFundedFx. All right. So some of their key features is they have the no maximum trading days, which is now common with most prop firms. Unlimited trading days on all plan types and all phases. No minimum trading days. Get your live simulated account in as little as 2 days. So if you can pass the phase 1 and phase 2 in just 1 day, you can get your live account in as little as 2 days. No style restrictions. So you can scalp, you can swing trade, you can do anything you want to do. They don't have any restrictions on your style, your trading style. Maximum daily simulated loss. The rule can also be called traders daily simulated stop loss. So let's talk about the MyFundedFx challenge accounts. They have two phases. The very first phase is where you take the challenge. This is called the challenge account. So you take the challenge through a demo account on the MyFundedFx evaluation process and see if you have what it takes to be a live simulated trader. So this first stage after you purchase the account is to take the challenge. If you pass, you're going to get another demo account to be verified. So if you pass the first challenge, you establish yourself as a consistent trader and move to the verification step with a 5% simulated gain target. So the very first stage, the very first phase, you are going to be aiming for, I think, 8 or 10%. And if you pass that, you go to the next stage where you need to make 5%. So as you can see here, if you pass this first phase, you go to the verification phase where you need to make 5%. And then once you pass, while maintaining all their rules without breaking any rules, you get to the live simulated account where once you've proven you can successfully and consistently trade, get up to 80% profit split on all net gains. So in this live account, any profit you make, you get up to 80% of the profit on top of the account. So um, here are the steps to get the live account, right? To get the live simulated account. So they have one thing about MyFundedFx is that they have the two-step normal, the two-step pro, and the one-step challenge. I'm going to show you what all of them entails. Now in this two-step challenge, the very first phase of the challenge, you are aiming to gain 8%. As you can see, you have unlimited trading days to gain 8% of the account, to raise the account up by 8%. Now once you manage to pass that, you have unlimited trading days again to raise the account up by 5%, which is cool. And then once you pass that, you get the live account where you get to keep 80% of whatever profit you make, and you can trade for as long as you like, with as long as you don't break any of their rules, right? So that's what that means. Now the minimum trading days, they don't have any minimum trading days. Of course, you have to trade for like 1 day. So that's why they wrote one trading day. So that's like the minimum. And if you get the account, you can actually pass it in 1 day and go to phase 2 that same day. So it's actually cool. So the rule is very simple. While trading the account, you must not lose up to 8% overall. And every single day, you can't lose up to 5%. So if you lose 5% in 1 day, you lose the entire account. And if you lose overall 8%, you lose the entire account. Same thing for phase 2, and then same thing for phase 3. Now, one thing is, once you get to phase 3, and you make a profit, you have to wait 14 days. You have to trade for at least 14 days before you can request for a payout, which is also cool. If you are a good trader, you can trade for 14 days. So as you can see, this is the pricing. This is the MyFundedFx pricing. So you can see all the rules there. 8% profit target, phase 1, phase 2. They have the 5K account, which is quite cheap. And I'm also going to give you a discount code to use to get like 10% off from this challenge fee. And the link is in the description of this video. So um so you can see that we have unlimited trading days. we have max daily simulated loss of 5% and max balance simulated loss 8%. So you can see they have 5K account all the way up to 300K account on their platform, which is for the two-step normal. For the two-step pro, you are to gain 10%. So the difference between the two-step normal in the MyFundedFx challenge and the two-step pro is that in the two-step pro you are to make 10%, while in the two-step normal you have to make 8%. So that's like the only difference there. That's like the only difference. 10%, 5% phase one and phase two, but in the two-step pro, it's actually 10%. The second difference is that in the two-step normal, you have higher leverage. Like you can see, this leverage is 100 to 1, while in the two-step pro, you have lower leverage, which is 50 to 1, as you can see here. So you have lower leverage here in the two-step pro. Now in the one-step challenge, of course, just like the name, you have only one step to pass. So you have to make 10%. You have unlimited trading days. Minimum trading days is just one, so they don't have any minimum trading days. And your profit target, your max loss is 6%. So in the one-step challenge, you just have one step, but your max trading loss is just 6%, which means that you're more likely to lose the account, but at the same time, you can get to the live stage faster. Your goal is to make 10%, while your why you don't lose up to 6%, and every single day you must not lose up to 4%. So if you really want to just get quick capital, you can take this one step challenge, which is also cool, right? So you can check out all these frequently asked questions on their website. I'm going to drop the link to their website in the description of the video. So now let's talk about their VIP plan. Let's talk about their VIP plan, right? So let's see how their VIP program works. So as you can see, more benefits with the VIP program. If you take the VIP program, you can get more benefits. So here's how the VIP program works, right? They have different tiers of the VIP system of the VIP program. Now, if you're just getting started with them, and let's assume you just passed the account, you just got your funded account, you'll be at tier 0. Now, what tier 0 means is that at this stage, obviously you don't have any withdrawals. You have been with them for not up to 1 month, and you have not lost like 5% and 8%, you will be receiving your payout bi-weekly. That's every 2 weeks, and you get up to 80% profit split, right? So you are still in tier 0. Now, if you want to go to tier 1, you must have made up to 6 withdrawals, and you must have been with them for 4 months while maintaining the 5% and 8% daily drawdown max drawdown. And at this stage, you'll be able to make withdrawals weekly, but your profit split will still remain the same, 80%. Now, once you've stayed with them for up to 6 months and you've made like 10 withdrawals, your daily drawdown will increase to 6%, and your max loss will increase to 10%. From 8% is going to increase to 10%, and at this stage you can withdraw anytime, and you can make up to 90% of your profit. You can get up to 90% of whatever profit you make on the account. Now, once you've made up to 14 withdrawals and you've been with them for 10 months, your daily drawdown is going to increase again to 8%, and your overall drawdown will increase to 14%, and you can withdraw anytime, including weekends. At this point, you'll be able to earn up to 92.75% of whatever profit you make. Now, you also need to respect all of their rules, which is like the 5% daily drawdown and the 8% overall drawdown. And I think if you are a good trader, you should know how to respect and follow rules. So let's talk about their scaling plan. How can you scale up your account on MyFundedFx? Here is MyFundedFx scaling plan. Your path to trading advancement. Grow with MFF scaling plan. So how does it work? So 25% increase your demo account initial simulated balance by 25%. 3 months, you can request scaling of your demo account initial simulated balance every 3 months. Then their scaling plan is up to 5 times of the initial simulated balance, which is up to 1.5 million, right? Or 5 times of the initial simulated balance. So this is like the using the 300k account, you can actually scale that 5 times. Now if you have like a 10k account and you do that 5 times, you can scale that up to $50,000, right? So scaling requirements: fresh account at the start simulated balance 12% or more. You must achieve a total net simulated gain of 12% or more, right? And that must happen within a 3-month period. So here's an example that they gave. So in month one, let's say you make 6% and you withdraw. In month two, you make 4% and you withdraw, making it 10%. And then in month three, you make 2% and you withdraw. At this point, total, you must have made about 12%, right? So you have made 12%, but all this while you've been withdrawing. At this point, you can now request for scaling because overall you have made 12%. So that's what it means. Overall, 12%. So let's go to Trustpilot and see what some other people are talking about them on Trustpilot. So let's go to Trustpilot together and see. So here you can see this is the MyFundedFx Trustpilot page, and you can see that over 1,195 people have actually dropped their reviews. So you can see that over 1,195 people have actually reviewed them on Trustpilot, and they have a review score of 4.6 out of 5. They have a review score of 4.6, which is actually good. But let's just see what some people are saying about them. So you can see this person, Scar, he said a great company with great customer service, right? Thank you, Jay. So you can just see what people are saying about them, which is actually good. Like if you just scroll, you can see people are just giving like good reviews about them, and all of these are verified reviews. Now one other thing I want you to note is that these reviews are actually recent, very recent. Like look at this person, he just reviewed it December 15th. This is December 15th. Like very recent reviews. So now depending on when you're watching it, like look at this one. As of when I'm making this video, they just dropped this review 6 days ago. So you can see, and all these people are from different countries. Look at this. NP. This guy is from Nigeria, like from my country. You see, he said honestly the best prop firm out there, which is really good. So I think MyFundedFx is a good prop firm, and you can actually use them. So for the coupon code, if you want to get up to 10%, you can use my coupon code Gideon Empire, and you get up to 10% off any purchase you are making. So there you have it, guys. This is my complete MyFundedFx review, and this is what I think about them. I think they are a trustworthy platform. As you can see, most people are dropping like good reviews about them. So if you want to purchase an account from MyFundedFx, you have all of my support, and I think you should go ahead with it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.